Plan on making my debut soon, so you know, just staying focused.
Yeah, man. I heard it was going to be on the Canelo and Charlo undercard.
Yeah, September 30th.
Oof. Way to start a nice pro debut. You know what I'm saying? No better than in Vegas with a huge card like that. Probably one of the biggest cards of the year.
Yeah.
Um, before we get into that, you know what I'm saying? I know that you know, tabloids was talking about, and Mayweather was talking about you fighting on your pro debut with Wood. Right away, a title shot, you know, when it came down to making a decision on, doing it and not doing it, uh, tell me, what was it?
Uh, well, I feel like Floyd has always had big plans for me, and I told him that I planned on making my debut at 126, and then he asked me who the champions were, and we looked at a few of them. We seen Wood, and we was like, we we can handle that right now, and so we're gonna try to get the fight. I don't think it'll happen for my debut, because like he had put out on Twitter, whatever. But eventually down the line, a few fights later, I want to get him.
You want to get him, man. That sounds like you're going to put a hurt on him. Uh, Talk to me. I mean, I know that you've seen his style. He's obviously a boxer. He got a couple losses. He lost to Lara, revenged his title back. What do you see in him that you guys was like, yeah, pro debut, yeah, we want Wood.
Uh, it's not like he's a bad fighter. Nothing. Wood got skills for sure, but I feel me as a fighter with you know, I've been coming up. I've been doing this since I was a baby. I'll take over. I feel like I'll be able to break him down later rounds.
Stop Wood.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So yeah, like you said, Mayweather has big plans for you. Do you know why for like why that fight didn't happen and why that decision of Wood
Uh,
didn't happen?
because Wood didn't want to take the fight as of right now. He actually he declined the fight and said he wanted to fight Floyd. So I don't know.
It looked like he'll get beat by both of y'all.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, Mayweather wanted to be able to pay for the whole event. Um, Sadly, it seems to me he didn't want to be on a meme. Just getting beat by what?
Yeah.
You 17-year-old now? You 17 or 18?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah. I'm 17.
Right, right, right. So I don't blame him. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't blame him. I ain't trying to get beat
Yeah.
by no 17-year-old either. Um, Now, we got the Canelo undercard against Jamel Charlo. What does this, moment mean to you? What have you been doing differently? Gearing up to this training camp.
Uh, yeah. I've definitely been just working harder, being more focused in the gym, been game planning, been trying to be more strategic, and just opening up all around.
Mm, mm. So talk to me. Is this going to be a four? Are you starting a 4 rounder, 6 rounder? Like what we doing?
It should be 6 rounds.
Straight to six. I love it.
Floyd been telling he trying to move me quick. I feel like I have the skills for it. He feel like I have the skills and the ability to do it. So we ready whenever.
100%, man. 100%. We got 80 people on the live, guys, with 18 likes. We got the young phenom right here, Curmel Moton. Let's get these likes up so we can get more viewership going on. Nevertheless, bro, we have been having so many different fights been happening. When we talk about some of the favorite fights this year, what was your favorite performance out of all the fights that we had this year?
Uh, I have to say, Bud. It hurt me to watch the fight, but I got to give it to Bud. That was a amazing performance, best he's ever looked. And just congrats to him.
You obviously, and you in the boxing world really don't. We never thought that this was gonna happen as far as
Yeah,
so clean cut. Um,
yeah.
I know you had Spence, but in the same time, was that because of more of a the relationship you guys have, or more in the simple facts of you like his style, or what was the reasoning of why you thought Spence
Uh,
was gonna win?
I wouldn't say it's because of the relationship. I just genuinely thought Spence was gonna win. Spence one of my favorite fighters, still is, and I feel like Spence wasn't 100%. There's no excuses, but I feel like if they fought at 154, Spence will do a lot better.
I see you didn't say he would win. You say that he would do better. Now, when you say you didn't see him as 100%, lots of people say the same thing. When did you see that? Like when did it come to you? Was it in the locker room doing pads? Was it gearing up to the fight? Like what was it?
I say like probably the second or third round. After he got dropped, I seen like he tried to come back a little bit, and then the third round he was done. His legs was already gone, and then I knew from there like fight's over with.
So you still gave him a chance after the second round knockdown with
Yeah,
that 2-1.
I thought after the knockdown he was gonna come back stronger. He was gonna start getting on Crawford, stop waiting so much. But when he came out the third round, I seen his legs wasn't there.
Right, right. Um, do you believe that it's like something that has to do with weight draining? Have you ever dealt with weight draining as a kid? I know you're a big
Uh,
stocky kid, so have you ever dealt with that? And how does it feel when you're in the ring, sparring, when you're full? You know what I'm saying? Your walk around weight, throwing punches versus gearing up to a tournament that you're probably like a couple days away.
uh, yeah, it definitely takes a toll on you. You feel a little bit weaker when you walking around, sparring in the gym. You feel strong. You 100%. You whooping people, and then when you cutting, getting ready for the tournament, you sparring people. You might have to take it a little slower. You feel weaker, but it's all about the rehydration too, uh, and just cutting weight the right way.
Right, right. Um, I also remember you saying that if it wasn't boxing, it would be football, right?
Yeah.
Right. Um, when we talk about like you being able to like walk around in your normal weight, how does it? Would you rather be a bigger kid coming down, or would you rather be a smaller kid coming up when it comes down to your career as the pros is concerned?
Uh, it really doesn't matter. As of right now, I'm coming down. Of course, I'm fighting that. I feel like if you shouldn't fight again natural walk around weight.
Right,
That's not when you're in tip top shape. If you can make the weight, that's your weight.
right.
And so yeah,
Now, in your eyes, when it comes to Terrence Crawford, do you hold him at like a higher weight? Do you have your own little pound for pound list in your head? Do you think of him any higher than after this performance with one of your favorite fighters?
uh, yeah, I put him at the top right now. I always liked Bud, but I thought Spence was gonna win. But yeah, Bud the best fighter right now.
Right.
I don't see nobody beating him.
Mm, mm. When you knew about like, you know, um, him coming in being a switch hitter, knowing that Errol Spence was a southpaw, did you ever thought of that as a situation as far as like how about if he comes out southpaw the whole time?
I didn't, and I noticed that gave Earl problems. He couldn't really deal with another southpaw.
Right. Exactly. Um, and then at the same time, do you believe like Shakur being his sparring partner for that fight? Also, he had Willie Monroe in there for the size as well. Did you also believe that it was like he can't be Spence, but the sharpness and the speed, like how you said, what you did for Tank? you're quicker than Pitbull.
Yeah.
It was a great mix gearing up to the fight. Now, like just seeing how the performances and how sharp, because you even said it, this was the best performance we've seen from Terrence. Do you believe that type of work kind of got him to be to perform the way that he did?
Uh, yeah, definitely. You know, your sparring definitely gets you ready for your fights, and you sparring with high level people, it's going to get you ready. But I had took in consideration of the sparring before the fight, and I was thinking Spence had the upper hand because he'd be working with the Charlos, and they're big, strong, explosive dudes. So I feel like he was gonna be too big and strong for Crawford, but it was